Okay, recently we have had two shootings in this country. One involves a person at Fort Hood, which is a military base, and the other involves a person somewhere else who is disgruntled about losing his job. Now, first of all, I'd like to say that shooting people is never the way to deal with one's problems, and shooting people is not what these people should have done. They should have addressed their grievances in other ways. That being said, I'd like to examine some of the reasons for why these shootings occurred, and it's pretty simple and pretty obvious. The one who shot the people at the military base, he was in the military and he objected to being forced to go to foreign lands to kill people. He was against imperialism. The guy who shot people due to losing his job, um, he basically felt like economically he was just abandoned, and that's not even something that is specific to this particular depression that America is in right now. It's always been this way in America, where economically speaking, people are just left to left abandoned and left to their own when they should have some sort of job security, and people should have job security. They should have access to decent jobs, and they should have good wages for whatever job they work at, decent wages, living wages. And that doesn't exist in America, and the result of that is you're going to get people who are angry about things, and that really needs to be addressed. And the way to address that is to have economic justice for people. And the way to address people being disgruntled due to imperialism is, well, here's the thing. I mean, some people feel that if you stop imperialism because people are angry, people are attacking you due to imperialism, that you're somehow a coward. So, yeah, I want to say that the reason for abandoning imperialism is not due to being cowardly. The reason for abandoning imperialism is just because it's wrong and it's oppressive. And when people abandon imperialism, you're not going to have violent outbursts in response to imperialism. But that's not the reason for abandoning it. The reason for abandoning it is because it's wrong. But yeah, when you abandon it, you're not going to have people doing Fort Hood massacres or anything like that. And I condemn people for any shootings they do, any sort of violence. So that's wrong. But we have to understand that the the irrational nature of America is why these sorts of things are taking place. And so there needs to be economic justice, and there needs to be an isolationist military policy, but not isolationist in the sense that we just cut off relations with other countries, isolationist in the sense that we just don't invade other countries. Um, yeah.